Hello and welcome back to the Witcher 3 Next Gen update playthrough, and it is time to finish the main story. But off stream I did a little bit of stash management. I went through my stash and I sold a load of stuff that I had in my stash, and now we have enough money to upgrade the rune right. I think we had like 3,000. I went through all of my money pretty much, so I sold a load of stuff to get about 10,000 crowns, and that should be enough to upgrade the rune right. So I'm going to upgrade the rune right first before we then go to Skellige and do the battle preparations. I'm not sure if there's another tier of upgrades for the rune right. I hope not, otherwise I'm never going to have enough money.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
I got more money for advanced tools.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment?
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are.
In the tens of thousands.
Your work's worth the coin.
Because you got like a big shop now.
Good to see.
Ah, yes.
A few days later.
Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charge, but renew
Arm and a
my
leg.
work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created.
Talk like Yoda, you
and
do.
you should cost. Find one to your liking, perchance.
So what can you do now?
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean?
Much more coin? Oh
Much more
no,
coin
how
I will
much?
need to
I'm
do
never
so.
gonna have enough.
Sadly.
15,000. I do have a lot of relic armor, but I don't want to sell it. I'm a hoarder. I'm not sure if selling all of my relic armor would give me enough money. Possibly it would. Possibly.
Thanks. So long.
Oh god. How are you supposed to get that much money? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You gotta literally be selling everything. So, let's go and complete the battle preparations. I'm not sure how long is left the actual main story. It might not actually take that long. But we've got to go see Avalok on his ship. Battle preparations, and then we go to Skellige and do a load of quests there, and then we fight Eredin. It'll be done. It'll be done. The main story will be done. It'll be done, my lord. Oh yeah, we got this armor upgraded, so we're back in the Netflix Witcher Henry Cavill armor, level 34, which I am level 34. I do need to put a few runes and glyphs in it. But I'll wait. I'll wait until I've got maybe some better stuff. 5%? Fine. Why not? Or maybe I shouldn't do that because of the rune right. There, doesn't matter. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Bleeding. I don't need the bleeding, because I've got bleeding on my skill tree. Stagger. How about sign intensity? Sign intensity 2%. Not great. What about glyphs? These glyphs? Yeah. That's not great. I might wait until I get some better ones. Guess we'll see. Plus, you can't upgrade everything.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
Yennefer, why is the camera so zoomed in on their like chest area?
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Secured them amnesty? Really?
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
What was that bit about Fringilla? I don't even know who Fringilla is.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Emperor hid that from you?
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Okay, then. Oh, hop. Ciri. Triss.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Before you returned, where were you? What'd you do?
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
That would be more exciting than this very generic,
Always had a taste for
medieval
it.
kind of land.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it.
Yeah, I bet. Under the
When
sea.
everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
What's it like to travel between worlds?
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Whenever. You know, once it's all over, I'm going to Kavir with Triss.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss? Interesting part of the world. Perhaps you'll get a contract for some rare snow beast. A Barbagazi, or a Vendigo, or an Amarok.
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my swords.
It's that good with her?
Better.
How does Eredin locate you?
Eredin's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Goodbye.
I should go.
All right, we'll talk later.
Triss. Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
Putrid Grove. When we first saw each other again.
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer's, so naturally, I thought the two of you...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
I know that now.
Well then, see you.
So long, Triss.
Sailors.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Fucking shit.
Right then, let's go to Skellige.
Geralt?
Found something that might be yours. Oh, the, crow skull.
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that?
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
Okay. I want to talk about the past. The Wild Hunt. Yen wanted to talk about me and Triss.
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No,
You're
I
a
mean-
dick.
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
I want to talk about the past.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Your time with the hunt. What do you remember?
When the hunt had you. Hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by
Would
your
she?
certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward. Red Riders around
Oh,
me.
in the woods.
Next thing I
Is
know,
that scene
I'm in
from the
woods
beginning
at
of The
foot
Witcher
Kaer
2?
Morhen. That's it.
What the Wild Hunt want from you?
What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw
My
a blank
body.
on most of my time with them.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
What happened in Nilfgaard?
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Why didn't you look for me? Yeah, why didn't you fucking look for me?
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
What we talked about earlier.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
Nothing. Bye.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Let's go to Skellige then.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Yes, let's go.
Anchors away.
Ahoy! You know, we can just fast travel, right? Via signpost. I've gone there once already. We don't need to take a boat again.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eridan into a trap.
See, in those comic book strip images, the subtitles don't go to the end of the screen, so I'm not covering them. If only it did that in the main game. Undvik. She's like 20, not fucking 5. Well, she might be older than that, I don't know. Is that Nilfgaard? Rutrow. What are they doing here?
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
My friends!
He wishes to grant you
She
the
seems
island with
very
Sintra and the rest of
naive.
the empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto the Emperor's ship? I don't even know what the Sunstone is.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
I love elven legends, let's hear it.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
I'm more interested in how to use it.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally.
Of course.
With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
We're sure the Sunstone's in Skellige?
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there.
Can you teleport me onto the Emperor's ship?
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
They know we're here.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Get on Amir's ship myself.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I'm off.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Okay. Ask Krach where Ermion is. Battle preparations.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
You make a fine sailor. Frangilla. Who is she? Does she look familiar? No. Not really. Veni Vidi Vigo.
Was it hard? Killing that vermin?
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Farewell.
Very trusty axe.
And my axe. What's closest? Pick Fringella up. Sneak onto the Emperor's flagship under cover of darkness. Well, it is dark at the moment. And they're pretty close to each other. They're like right next to each other. Interesting. My money. Where's your my money gone? Why are they over here exactly? It's not going to be dark now though, is it? No. It ain't dark anymore.
It's clearing up.
What's clearing up? Oh, they're where the ice giant is. And where that is. Right. Interesting. Hum. I'm a bit stuck. I'm a little bit stuck. How do I get around? I guess I'm gonna swim around here, maybe. Maybe go to Gull Point. Gull Point could be good. I hear strange noises still on this island. Gull Point. Yep. Could be good. What an odd place this is. Gull Point. Weird. Make it nighttime. Make it dark. I like it dark. It's dark. It's rainy. There's a thunderstorm. Got a long swim ahead of us. So which one's the big one? I'm guessing it's a big one. The ship we need to get on. Big ship. Everybody on the big ship. Big ship. On the ship shore. This island's abandoned. Why are you even here? The swords are gonna get rusty. Oh, hello. Searchlights. Do I need to be careful of the searchlights? I don't know. It'd be an interesting mechanic, wouldn't it? Swimming stealth. God. How am I going to get through this? Are you joking? Are you having a laugh? They're going to spot me, like, instantly. Fuck it. Can't go that way, surely. Go around this way. So many... I don't remember this at all. So many boats. I can't go through there, surely. Turns out I can. They're blind, apparently. I'm here! How do I get on? Where's the ladder? Can I jump on? Nope. Yeah, I guess I could go underwater. I completely forgot about that. I forgot you could go on the water. Now I gotta find a place to come up from without being seen.
Hold! It's the Witcher!
Hello.
Emperor's orders!
I'm here. Sneaky, sneaky. Not really.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Nearby.
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her.
I got a little bit of a German tinge to my accent. Ready to forgive them, truly?
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time for me to go.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
I don't remember. Was she in the second game?
Fringilla.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
I'm going to go for a portal.
And I despise teleports. I'd have it your way. Let's go.
Quest completed.
Fringilla Vigo.
Philippa, a pleasure as always. Come now, we need none of that. Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh my.
Yes, Geralt?
Who's Cantarella?
Cantarella. Who is she, really? She mentioned you knew each other.
You ran into her. Her real name is Carthia van Canton, Asira's former collaborator. She's very talented.
Spied for you?
Not just for us, probably. I doubt she wishes any harm upon me or other sorceresses, but one must be very careful what one says in her presence.
Seemed like you told her quite a lot about me.
You ought to feel flattered, then. That makes you famous on both banks of the Yaruga.
Looking good.
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
Goodbye.
So long.
I talk to Philippa.
Well, what is it?
What is
No
it?
need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Where's Saskia nowadays?
Where's Saskia now? She managed to free herself of your spell?
I lost control of her when the war broke out. I've no notion where she is.
I know you used her, but couldn't escape the impression that you actually cared for her in some way.
Really?
Did you really want Dijkstra killed?
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted, quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Farewell. Fairly well. Right then. Okay. The Sunstone it is. Hey there, friend. Why you sound like a Texan? This guy's an absolute dick. I helped his son, and he's still a dick. I know his son's dead now, but I helped his son. My son, my boy.
Drink last night.
And what else would crack? I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Wanna be king by the grace of Nilfgaard?
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Ruh-roh. Oh dear. Oh no! Lugos! He's a dick anyway, fuck him. I'm dead. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Why do humans do so much damage compared to monsters? Humans, like, two-shot you. But monsters, you can take way more hits from monsters. Plus the humans can block. It seems like humans are overpowered compared to everybody else.
You'll never learn.
Lugos, no! I don't want to kill you, Lugos. You... Well, Lugos is dead. Does he have to die there? Well, he's dead. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm not sure what you could do to make him not, you know, go aggro. Don't go aggro. 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 Talk to Ermion outside of Madman Lugos' territory. Oh god, they're all trying to kill us. Glory to all heroes! But what about the blacksmith? I mean, yeah, these guys are dicks. They did imprison me. They're just assholes.
I'll watch ye die with pleasure. All together!
All together now. All together now. Oh, they're dead. They wouldn't have stood a chance against Nilfgaard, would they? Like 10 dudes. Where are we going? Can we talk now?
Come. We should not stay here.
We don't stay here. Are these guys going to be mad at me? Hope not. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad at me. They're not mad. Good.
That's enough. Wait. This one's really funny.
Unless when they see Ermion, they'll go mad.
A Nilfgaardian and a
No.
drowner.
All right. What is it?
Drowners know how to
We
swim.
should not stay.
We should not stay here. Where are we going? How far do we need to go?
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited
What?
a small civil war.
What? It's not my fault.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable.
I didn't have any fucking
Investigation. More
anything to do with that.
work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
I guess if you appoint Ceres, Lugos goes
So,
mad, maybe.
Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
I'm looking for the Sunstone. How's Ceres?
How's Ceres handling things?
As the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar.
Ever heard of the Sunstone?
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fish lung?
Fish lung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Talk to the bard. Find and talk to the pearl diver. Where's the fast travel? I need to go back up. It's a fast travel, don't I? I would imagine so.
Blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. The pearl divers are there, okay. Yeah, all the shells are around there. You get a lot of money if you dismantle them and get the pearls from them. You get a lot of money. Give us your fucking money. Using the wrong sword. Harpies! Harpies! Right. The pearl divers. Ah. The big bear.
What now, you piece of...
You piece of filth. It's only a bear. There'll be no bears left. Whee! Smash. My neck. Where is he? Is he underwater? Possibly. Oh my god. Fucking hell, it actually happened. I broke my neck. I broke my neck. Oh god. Please don't let the harpies spawn back in. I broke my neck. Can't believe it did the dive animation. If I was going to hit the rocks. Love on the rocks. You do anything for quiet life. Love on the rocks. Love on the rocks with no ice.
Faster.
God damn it, Roach, you're a nightmare. Where's my neck gone? My neck. Let's try that again. Whoa.
Must be the Pearl boat.
Got to be underwater, surely. Do you see him? I don't. Do I take the boat? Oh, is he in the cave, maybe? I didn't know there was a cave here. Does he live in here? Maybe.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft? Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
These are your people? No more pearls?
Run out of pearls?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
Aye, I could use a better knife. But a few hours and their fingers are swollen.
Taking quite a risk.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Hand the bodies over to their families after.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Heard you know something about elven ruins.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Ermion.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cairtrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
I think I know where it is, actually. I think I've been there.
I'm done. And good idea.
I've actually been there. Talk to Yennefer. What about the bard? And here come the drowners. Oh dear. Ow. See, look, drowners do no damage. And yet, I get hit by a sword and I lose all of my health. And now I can't attack again. God damn buggy game. Such a buggy game. Why is the game so buggy? Why have you not fixed it? It's been like 3 weeks. You haven't fixed any of the bugs you introduced. What the fuck? Maybe you shouldn't release a game before Christmas so that when Christmas comes, you're not there to fix anything. You bloody idiots. Having trouble. Oh, I can level this up to level 3. Put it on the wrong... Why did that happen? Now, what am I missing? This one. that iron... Was that fish lung? Didn't even find out how to breathe underwater for hours. Was it the cave, maybe? Maybe the cave was the thing making him breathe underwater. He wasn't actually breathing underwater, he just had a cave. Underwater cave. Bloody bandits, you're bloody back.
Too late to surrender.
You'll die from the bleeding. And a forktail, cockatrice, a basilisk, could be anything. A wyvern. I'm going to go with forktail or basilisk. What is it? Cockatrice. Completely wrong on all accounts. How is it making a ting noise? From feathers. Ting ting. Ting ting ting. Oh good. Now some bloody sirens. What joy. Stop respawning. Leave me alone. You're attacking the wrong people. Oof. Would you fuck a siren? What half? Which way? Every way. If we get on the boat, we can travel to the harbour. Bar Harbour. Ever been to the Far Harbour? Ta-da! So Yennefer's gonna come with me, is she? Not Triss, or Kira, or Philippa, or Fringella.
I'd rather verify it now.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Fine.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
My boat's in the way.
How irritating she can be. Come, Ciri.
Are we all going? All four of us?
We'll await you there.
Oh, fine. I'll just travel by foot. Like usual. Avalark, are you hiding something? Are you hiding something, Avalark? Avalark, are you hiding something?
Yes, Geralt?
Are you hiding something? How's Margarita?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
Charming, this world of the NL.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Hello, Step. Karen, Fear, tell me about him.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Why are you helping Ciri?
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
So long.
So long.
Dried fish.
Yes, Geralt?
Okay.
So long, Triss.
Go to the island. Where is it? I've been there already. No, I haven't. I can just travel there. It'll just let me.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
From this day on.
From this day on.
Don't tease here for the fish.
Step aside!
Step aside. Watch it, Jen. Watch it, Jen. I'm here. It's another elven ruin, pretty much. Oh, golems.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find some
Child of the
interesting
Elder
inside.
Blood.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, now. This is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
You've not even opened the door yet.
But
It's
we're
a highly
inside.
complex magic barrier. Let's try.
What about the golems? The elementals.
We've awoken the sentry.
Oh, look.
I'll take care.
The golems. Big shock. But I've got good potions, good oil.
Lost your nerve?
Oh yeah, the Witcher duo. Ow. What about the second one? It's a slidey door.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Did I say something?
Look, Geralt!
What? What? Food!
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalok's on the ship, we know that.
Avalok's on the ship, we know that.
What if he's not?
Stop.
What if he's in two places at once?
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Ribena?
Aha, what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs.
You're horrible.
Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
A massive hairbrush. I mean, who needs a hairbrush that big? Massive. It's bigger than the book.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
I need it for my hair. My white hair. Quite dimly lit in here, even though it's full of candles.
Yen.
No, we buy stuff with crowns here. Family tree.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the paths of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
Only analyzed?
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
A mirror? Perfume?
Elves sure know their fragrances.
A mirror? Magic mirror?
Standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Be a bit small to go through though, wouldn't it? Hello? Who is it? Milady. Lady friend.
How did you get in here?
Who are you? We mean no harm.
We mean you no harm.
I care not
As
at
I
all why
walk
you're here. Get out.
forward towards you. I mean you no harm.
I remember you. From Tir Nalia. Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here. I know. And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough? What can you possibly know about that? You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
For example?
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle.
You're racist.
But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
You don't look very different. Humans and elves
Betrayals
look
you
pretty
everywhere for
similar.
pleasure. Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
You're a racist.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her. If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
He that important to you?
Avalok means that much to you.
What's that got to do with anything? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
After someone insulted your feelings? Go for it. Oh god. Oh god. What have I done? What have I done? Just gonna smash the place up. Oh, I throw the book on the floor. I'm so bad. I'm so mischievous. Must have been an earthquake. A freak earthquake that only affected your cave. Is she gonna join in? Really? I feel this overwhelming urge to join in. No?
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Oh, she... Okay. She drew a beard and a mustache on him. I mean, I'm not sure how that's... I mean, it's vandalizing, but it's not like... Oh no, a beard! Horrifying! Oh. Where'd the lady go? The lady don't care. That lady don't care.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall.
Hindersfjall?
In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal.
He's dead, I'm
And I
afraid. I'm sorry.
What is it?
He's really
Siri.
dead.
Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt.
Yep, sorry.
Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him?
Yes.
You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me?
To
say goodbye.
Yeah, but I don't think he has an actual grave. He's
I'll
just
go with you.
a rotting corpse,
Thank you.
I think.
Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's go, Siri.
Let's do this.
Come back soon.
I was gonna
all
fuck
right?
him, but then the Wild Hunt
See.
cock-blocked us. God damn it.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look together.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body.
It's in the
What could have become of
garden.
it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes.
No, maybe not.
Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Because he was disowned. He was cast out. Oh no. Even though he was supposed to have, you know, got his honor back. Who are they in the background?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone. Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Your laws don't bind us.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Ugh, oh my god, it's like fucking Harry Potter.
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, It's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Push them.
Let's go.
Use Ard. Push them off the cliff. Together.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And now to find the Sunstone. Meet Philippa in the Elven Ruins. I've been there! I've already been there, I found it. And I was like, what the shit is this all about? Turns out, it's for the main storyline.
But for us, well,
I have a harbour. Yeah. Ancient crypt. I'm here. See, I can teleport too. I don't even need portals. I can just vanish out of thin air. Philippa? Where is she? There she is.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
I do say, look at this! You know I've got your crystal here, still, in your hideout.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course.
I want to explore. Wraiths. It's not great anymore, that is it, really? I might get rid of it. Use a different skill in its place.
Hear that?
That place from Dark Souls 2. I never remember what it's called. Fucking mage, sorceress, underwater valley horribleness. Water slows you down, sorceress, mage valley. Hello. Sirens. Beg pardon?
Just say?
I don't speak siren. I'm a little bit stuck. I'm a little bit stuck. I'm a little bit stuck. Rather stuck. No mercy.
Drowners were protecting her.
A place of power.
Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't think about this. We came
Place of power. It's gotta be. So I might take, the magic trap off. Yeah. And maybe put Firestream back on. I like Firestream. Fire, fire! feel like we should make some of these the Kotians. Is that what they're called? The Kotians. Sure. And by make them, I mean make all of them. So are any of these any good? All alchemy creations can be used one additional time. Applies a buff increasing the intensity of a randomly selected sign at dusk and dawn. If only stamina is available, strong attacks consume all of it. Performing actions that consume stamina regenerates vitality. Increases the witch's resistance to vitality, depleting critical effects. Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality, but these use a lot of toxicity, that's the problem. I need some more toxicity threshold in order to use them effectively, though, really. Give me the loot. Need a light. Got a light.
So how do we get up
The stairs?
Jump.
I'll fix them right away.
What do you mean you'll fix them? You've got that thing from Red Faction Armageddon? Where you can rewind time.
Ready.
It doesn't look very stable.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think.
Are you trying to meddle? Stop meddling. Hello. What are you? Big fuck off crab. Oh, it's a spider. Oh, it's a weird looking spider. Like a crab spider. Got a big bulge. Big sack. Oh, a poisonous sack. What? What the fuck? A poison one-shots you. A poisonous liquid one-shots you. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Where did it save?
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think.
It's very hard on Ciri, I think. Fuck off. That's too big damage. Stop it. Yeah, gross. Hidden treasure. Oh dear. Spikes in the floor. Jesus. Oh god, the controls are so bad. I can't stop myself from moving forward. How can you tell which ones to step on? I'm gonna guess the ones that have got cracks on them you can step on. That's not right. Oh, I can see them. My Witcher senses. So there's nothing here. God, the controls are so bad. How am I supposed to move very accurately when the controls are so bad? They did not design the controls with this in mind at all, clearly. I guess if I do it slowly like this. But even then, you keep moving forward a bit. It's very awkward. Ta-da! Pull the lever. What a load of fucking nonsense. Load of rubbish. Load of fucking rubbish.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you
Shut
and
up.
Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think.
It's very
There are
hard on
times-
Ciri, I think.
Do you realise how it looks? Triss gave big signal to Ciri. It's tough to fall in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a fivesome, there's clearly no room.
No loot from the golems. Poop. Any good? Level 25. 9 levels lower than me. What a load of nonsense. You're coming.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems
Apart
to be
from
waiting
kill
for
all
payment.
the monsters.
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearlan of the Elven legend. Do you literally read nothing?
Why did you just do such a big cut? Just do a little prick on the tip of your finger, like when you're checking blood. For diabetes. Your sugar level. Diabetes.
There you are.
A sacrifice of blood, no matter how little. It's a dark, dingy room, like all the other rooms.
Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
Not excited to work with the Emperor?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
But the wind isn't strong enough to actually push the wind in a different direction. Hash it out with Yennefer?
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
Deal with Emir is sorceress business.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business.
Business.
Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
What about you?
No.
No, you. You first.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
There's something here. Feel it?
Spiders.
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking
Does
stupid.
it?
Try to shift the mirrors.
Oh no, it's like Uncharted. Oh no. Chew. Anything back over here though? Weird music.
Brave.
Ghosts. Fucking actual ghosts. Oh my god. Wild hunt ghosts. It looks like. They don't really give a shit about Yerden. Wild hunt ghosts. Tyson armor. Is nice. Is nice. It's nice to be here. What is this dog? Lele. Which one do I move first? This one. Hello. Four of you. Together, you're on your own, mate. Ooh. How'd you loot a ghost? How does that work? That didn't work. They're all pointing at each other. A racing saddle. Just what I wanted. Ow. I sprained my ankle. Hello.
What? Lost your nerve?
He's a ghost. Doesn't have any nerves. He lost all of his nerves in a terrible accident. Weird. I'm not sure about this. I don't know where I'm meant to be pointing it towards. So that one is going to that one, is it? I guess. Whoa. I did it. Found it? I fucking did it. Am I gonna do everything myself? You're doing nothing. I'm doing all the hard work. Is that it? Really? It required a simple mirror puzzle to find it. Please don't run off with it.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast.
No!
We've a matter to
Philippa,
discuss.
no, come
Let
on.
me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
I recommend the Alpine Air of Nazar. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure of it.
I wouldn't worry. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully. Once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
But I'm going with Triss, not Yennefer.
Triss might object.
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
You want to take Yen's place beside Amir?
You want to take Yen's place at Amir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Done. Can we go?
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my way back.
As an owl. Not going to teleport. Let Avalark know everything's ready. Oh my god. This is it. I'm going to finish the game. I don't know how long the actual final mission is. I believe the final mission is called On Thin Ice. How am I gonna get out of here? That's a bit creepy. Saw like an actual wild hunt person then.
Come on.
How can a ghost bleed? If it bleeds, I can kill it. What if it's already dead? Well, I don't know then. No! These guys are dicks. Really fast, even in the Yerden circle. Ooh. Ooh, another chest. Steiger. Sounds like a gun. The Steiger. Today we're looking at the Steiger, a gun from 1937. More ghosts. Why are there loads of Wild Hunt ghosts in here? And why didn't Geralt mention it to Philippa? I can keep making the sound effect happen if I use my Witcher senses. This game is so glitchy. Okay, how do we get out though? Where did I come from? Up there. This way. Aha! Fresh air! What about a signpost to teleport there? Rogni. Okay, let's go back to the blacksmith and sell some stuff quickly. Last night was fucking crazy.
I've no clue where to get her.
Oh, nobody's here. Oh. Is he back? No, he's not here. Wait again. There he is.
Adornment. I engraved it. No. So you're back.
Wooden mantle.
God, he doesn't buy it for much, does he? This, though, he does. 602. Seems like the swords sell for a lot, even the basic crappy ones. Can't afford any more now.
So long.
Okay then, it's time to do this. What about my level? Aha, we got 4 lesser ones. Then I can make a greater one if I put that back there. Oh. Nice. Massive damage. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. We're going to be done with this pretty quickly, I think. Maybe we'll play something else afterwards.
Thunder and sparkles. Look at this.
But I might take a break first. Come closer, stranger. I'm guessing we're going to get the best ending, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
We looked around your laboratory.
I never doubted you would. But why did you? You might have just asked.
To hear you reveal all about your experiments with the Elder Blood gene? Unlikely.
I've hidden nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin. As regards the Elder Blood, you're all aware Ciri is exceptional. I am alone only in knowing to what extent.
Or maybe you're just obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed. Yes, Geralt?
Went by your laboratory.
Went by your
What are you
laboratory.
doing in
I
Avalax
trust you did not make a
laboratory?
mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
I ran into someone at your lab.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Say we use the Sunstone, what then?
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Aradin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the Elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Aradin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
It's all ready. We can go to Undvik.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Aradin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
I've taken care of everything. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
Really? Looks like you started without me.
Really? Seems to me you'd started already.
We were discussing questions of a magic nature, nothing of great interest to you.
I can do spells, though.
Because I'm just a simple witcher.
Simple, yet with so many complexes. Not now, Geralt.
And yet I'm the one who has to defeat Aradin.
You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple. Which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nargle Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th Imlet's infantry regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
Emperor's not stingy. And you, what you gonna do?
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nargle Fair.
Guessing this wasn't Ciri's idea.
Wild guess. Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
Got no right to give her orders. Can't say you're wrong.
Well, can't say you're wrong there.
I thought I could at least count on you to treat me seriously.
Never treat you any other way. You know that. You can't defeat Aradin. Don't stand a chance. Damn it, I don't know if I can. so stay away from him, far away.
Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
Got her personality from her father. She didn't sound convinced.
Didn't sound convinced.
No. But I can't very well tie her up and teleport her away, can I?
Definitely advise against trying that.
Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Okay. Triss, are you going to be here? Crotch. Triss.
Triss, everything all right?
Yes. I just wanted a moment to talk to you before it begins.
Chin up. The hunt's weakened. We've got...
No more about the battle. Just hold me and say something nice.
There's a lighthouse not far from here. That's funny.
There's a lighthouse not far from here, you know.
Geralt, are you suggesting we...
No. Well, at least not right now. Just wanted to say that since Novigrad, whenever I see the beam of a lighthouse, I feel good. Thinking of you.
Unbelievable. You said something romantic. You, Geralt of Rivia.
Moment of weakness.
Well, none of those during the battle, please. If anything should happen to you.
Don't think about that.
Can't think about that.
So what am I supposed to think about?
Emir Var Emrys, on parade. Completely naked.
Ah, Geralt, you're so charming when you try to be funny.
Try? Take it back. That was a great joke.
Sure. I love you, you know.
You trying to make me cry? Ciri'd never let me forget it. Go on, get. Love you too.
Well then, talk to Avalark when you're ready to fight. On thin ice, it is the final mission. Well, if we're doing the final mission, maybe I'll use some of my things. Sure. Why not? Igni. All the Igni. Igni. Well, we're not using the steel sword, so we don't need to put anything in that. Okay. Sure to be sure. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay then. Okay. I'm ready. Anyone to talk to though? No? I don't think so. Amir, are you in here? No.
Kesail Edrithi.
Kesail. There's a blacksmith. Quartermaster.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you...
Can I sell stuff? Yeah, sure. You don't have much money either. All these people are useless. There we go.
So long.
Ah! Time to go. There he is.
So, Geralt, ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt. With pleasure.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En verilith serenad, Ada eich blaen, Ida May.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach.
That was quick. What great service. They're here in 30 seconds flat.
Break a sword, Geralt.
Break a sword. Break a leg. How does that work? Because break a leg, you get cast. But break a sword, how does that work? Needed a bigger boat. Here we go. Here we go.
Follow me. The Knuckle Fair must be nearby.
I ain't going down there. Fuck that shit.
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
No, Cyril. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Silly.
Get out of my way.
Silly! The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
We play as Ciri? I guess so. But she doesn't have any potions. She's fucked. She hasn't upgraded any of her weapons. Ugh. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, now she's upgraded her powers. It seems. Like Batman, sliding across to hit them. Boosh! How do they ever stand a chance against this? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm standing in a perfectly circular arena. Shit. Epilepsy warning, all the flashing lights when I'm teleporting around. Holy shit. My fucking face! My stuff! Oh no. Is Siri frozen or did I break the staff? I did break the staff, I think. Yeah. I blew up the staff. My tip! You broke my tip! Where's my sword? My sword broken. Oh no.
Almost, Sirach. Almost. Jothyard.
Sorry, I'm frozen golden for some reason. Now it's my turn. Tag team. Second tag tournament.
Witcher. So be it. Let us end this.
But I don't have any fancy spells. Oh no. Christ. You didn't use this against fucking Siri, did you? What the fuck? Killed your own friends. How could you? Dear. The ice elemental one-shots you. Right. Sure. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Christ. So the elemental one-shots you, but the actual boss doesn't.
You see, it's not so simple.
Not so simple.
Where that came from.
Yeah, let him kill the elemental, maybe. Three of them. Jesus. Roly poly. Double. Make it double. Goodbye. Fuck you. Ugh. He can teleport as well. Teleported underwater. Quick, take the killer whale potion. You can breathe for longer underwater. What was that meant to do? Can I just like go all the way to the top immediately? It would have been better to, like, put us up, like, high in the sky. Wet leather. Siri, no! Is that skeleton people? The boat's on fire. Board the Naglfar. Yay, skeleton people. Hello. Oh, hello. This is the guy who had the Heim. Him. Guys are dicks. What the fuck? You can't even kill a regular hound. How am I gonna kill Eredin? The balancing is fucked in this game. Axie.
Fucking hell!
Fucking hell!
Have you seen Ciri?
She was with your end! Dark face, too thick! Push him in the sea!
Fire, fire, fire! Can't target this one. Screw you. Screw. Leave my friends alone. I one-shot them. How are the hounds so dangerous? Gilmore. Hello.
Gilmer, you seen Ciri?
By the Nagelfire!
Thank you.
We'll drown all you bastards till the bay is black with your corpses!
Who are we to shoot us? Whoever the
These guys are weak compared to the hounds. Literally doing no damage. It's like properly glitched. Okay, so the hounds are just so much more powerful than the warriors. That makes no sense at all. Is that a glitch? They've got literally like 20 times the health as the warriors. It's gotta be a glitch. Fuck it, I'm running. I'm gonna board it. No, croc on crate! No! Croc on crate! No! You went to fight Eredin with a regular axe. Are you mad? Go, quick! Jump! On the boat!
Any last words?
You're an edgelord.
Fight!
Geralt.
You had your chance.
Geralt! No!
Witcher. I was
You're a second too late, Geralt. Come on.
Because I've something to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards.
As you expire.
My mask has a voice modulator on it. God.
Show me your spins, pirouettes.
Kill Eredin. Shit. Got a lot of health. Okay, it doesn't do much damage though. Stop it! Okay, I can't use that. He blocks it. Put the fucking lantern away, Geralt. Use the bombs. Oh! That's pretty cool. It's like Ratchet and Clank ripped apart. Whoa. Shit. Big dash. Get over here. Not done much damage, really. No hounds, please.
How you like that silver?
That does so much damage. My bleeding does nothing. Get like one hit in at a time. Oh, that's insane.
How long are you gonna make me wait? Come on.
It's time to die, motherfucker. Yes. Oh, where's he going? Oh shit. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Oh, back here again. Back on the boat. You want to die on your boat, do you? Sure. Die back on your boat. I don't mind. Oh! His eye. Poked your eye out. Careful, you poke your eye out. That was a bit anticlimactic, wasn't it? After spending like 100 hours preparing for it.
You said you had something to tell me.
Avallac'h has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cyrilla.
I don't believe you.
Well, he's dead. The big tower. Oh, bro. Hello, Yennefer. It's very similar to how God of War Ragnarok ends. Have Charon.
Where's Ciri?
What? I thought you knew.
All I know is Avallac'h might have betrayed us. What the? That a storm?
Geralt, look!
The tower. It's where the game ends. I told you.
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avallac'h, while this can still be reversed.
What can we expect?
What are we gonna find there?
If the tomes are to be believed, nature's laws will cease to hold. Gravity, time, Undvik, all of it will be turned on its head.
Exaggerating for effect, right?
Not one bit. The conjunction of spheres has begun. The worlds, they're aligned, permeate one another. Avallac'h could use this. Bring the NL here, or something far worse.
At least we know where Ciri is.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
Follow Yennefer.
We need to focus on
Where's he
Ciri.
gone?
What do you think Avallac'h wants from her?
Same as Eredin, I imagine. He will use her to open a gate between the worlds.
But I thought he said he didn't fear the apocalypse.
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Go!
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Jesus. Oh, not the ship. Not the lovely ship. The ice giant needed that. Where's Roach? Can't use Roach.
Grab the horse.
There we go.
Save time.
This one. Go! Cyclopses. I don't know where I'm going. Why don't you stay ahead, for the love of God? Where are you going?
More on the way.
We must hurry, Geralt. The gates between the worlds are growing wider.
Like Serious Sam.
Tremors are getting worse.
We've not much time.
What happened to them?
The white frost.
Happened to what?
Damn it. It'll bury us.
Wait. Gavares Tabo.
Oh shit.
Keep near me.
Oh, okay. It's like a callback to The Witcher 2. Can you move a bit faster with the spell? Or does the spell make you walk slowly? These guys suck. harder than Eridan. One hound is harder than Eridan. You need to stay ahead, Yennefer. Silly sausage. I can't get my potions back. Can't attack it unless it's in the sphere. And again. One more. Nope.
Dismantle it?
Dismantle? No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know!
But I thought sorceresses were more powerful than simple witches.
Now, Geralt!
I hate portals. Do I have to fight him? Hope not. The Final Age. Lord of the Rings, The Final Age. We could have used the signpost, the fast travel here. I've been here already. What's in the door?
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with.
Think I'll spare you?
Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
Wouldn't be so sure. I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avallac'h speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Why would you do that? Didn't think to warn me.
Didn't think it worthwhile to tell me? Warn me of your plans?
I'm sorry, I know I should have. But I feared you'd not understand.
Feels like I'm talking to Yennefer. Leave with me, please.
I will, girl. Once I emerge from the tower. If I emerge.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice.
Me too.
I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
Avallac'h's put nonsense in your head. You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life.
And what about the old people in their homes when they haven't got any heating?
Much thought and
oh
made my
no,
decision.
because it's too expensive.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
So I'm not sure she can die. Good luck.
Good luck, Ciri.
She can die, but she can live.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
I'm not sure what you have to do to make her live or die.
Don't keep me waiting.
She lived on my other playthrough, but I don't know what I did to make her live. That's the thing. So, I guess we'll see if she lives this time or not. 'So what is she doing exactly? Don't really know. Oh look, it's a pre-rendered cutscene. Not pre-rendered, it's an FMV. So they're wearing their old clothes, not what I'm wearing. You could have made it real time. Is it the decisions I helped her with here? Only in this final little bit? Really? Is that it? Will she live? Won't she live? I don't know. Two weeks later. Okay. Is she alive?
The gentleman will follow.
Will I? Something ends, something begins.
Captain! Report. The Novigrad delegation is half a day's travel from here.
They truly are rushing. Return to your post.
Yes, sir.
What of Novigrad's hierarch?
What of him?
Will he get his well-earned rest or be sent straight to Dan Rua?
At his age, the journey would be ill-advised and costly.
His Imperial Majesty awaits.
Enough. Speak.
Ciri is dead.
Oh no.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
To Toussaint. Someone's waiting for me.
Someone's waiting for me.
Triss Merigold. Fear not. I do not intend to have her pursued. Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
Didn't talk about you.
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
You're a shit father.
If there's nothing else.
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
Temeria?
Need help with your wagon?
Think we'll be alright.
Like the start of the game.
Aye, you betcha. We'll manage.
True, the barrels are ample, but we shall pour some off of each soon.
Change is coming.
True. No denying it.
Nilfgaard flees, yet here it seemed nothing could move them.
Left their wine behind too. That's generous.
Sure you don't need help?
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
Good luck.
Where am I? I'm in White Orchard. Yeah. Go to the ruined fortress. So is White Orchard in Temeria then? I did not know this. It's empty. Abandoned. Who am I looking
Master
for?
Ort.
Ort. Who's Ort? Master Ort. Master Ort.
Probably got held back.
A few hours later.
You're late.
Soldiers.
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
As agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces.
That's got to be for Ciri.
Silver-plated
She's going to
siderite
become a
steel
witcher.
core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares. When I say no witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Cirilla.
Zirael.
Ziriel.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
Well, it's got to be
It
for
is
Ciri
yours.
then.
If you'd like to test it, have my lackeys put out a training dummy.
It's not for me.
Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
You're going to
Good luck
Kavir
in the
with
path,
Triss.
Witcher.
Level 1, yeah, it's not for you. That should kind of give you a hint that she's still alive. Like, why would they give you a level 1 sword? That's stupid. Can I fast travel? Hello.
Bow before your new lord.
And protector.
The noble Lord Dagborg assumes these lands to rule with grace and
I
justice.
will come back for you, I promise.
Yes, if only you'd done half what you promised.
I'll come back and take you to Nilfgaard.
They're withdrawing.
You were to stay here. Some relation to the noble we had before.
How am I to know?
Ow!
The Duke.
Greetings.
Greetings.
If it weren't for us, the black ones would have sat here stolid.
Yay! She's still alive. It's Triss. She's becoming a witcher. No,
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy. It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Ooh, beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
So they're not. Are they going to make a sequel where you play as her? Oh yeah, we beat it.
The Third Northern War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Ymir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad.
I thought they were withdrawing.
Weary of rebel raids, Ymir of Emrys conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm
Okay.
of liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back. History, once again, proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Ymir of Emrys did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent lay engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. the island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dull. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. Hard as it may be to believe, Geralt planted roots in faraway Kovir. He and Triss settled down, their home warm and smelling of freshly baked cakes. Guests were always welcome, no matter the day or the hour.
Sounds like a happy ending.
Take jobs at times more from habit than need, for Triss earned a true fortune as the mage advisor to Kovir's king.
Well, ta-da! Kind of weird. Those comic book cinematics to show you what you've done is a bit weird. They're very quiet. They kind of come out of nowhere. Very janky. Super jank. Skip. Where does it put you? Back at Kaer Morn. Yeah, back at Kaer Morn. Go to the inn. The story of Geralt of Rivia has come to a close. You can continue travelling the world in search of Witcher contracts and an adventure. But everything else will be as it was before the game's last chapter, and quests tied to the main storyline will no longer be available. Right. You have unlocked the ability to start New Game Plus. That it? That'll be good. Well then. We have done it. And I did it on Deathmarch. And so nearly 8 years later, I've played through the game for a second time, given it a second chance, and it definitely went a lot more smoothly this time, that's for damn sure. I didn't struggle anywhere near as much. However, there are still some weird difficulty spikes out of nowhere. But I definitely got more out of the game than I did the first time. Definitely did a lot more of the actual, like, side missions. And, yeah, I enjoyed it more than I did the first time. However, I still think The Witcher 2 is a better game. Because The Witcher 2 is more focused. There's less busy work, less open world busy work. It's less filled with content just for the sake of it. Also, I think the story is a lot more interesting in the second game. The story in this is very, you know, generic fantasy. The end of the world is coming and you must stop it. You are the chosen one, blah, blah, blah. Whereas in the second game, it's a lot more, you know, based on, like, politics and kings and all that. And it's actually very hard to follow, but it actually makes it more interesting. And it's a lot more... I feel like this is a lot more dumbed down and mainstream for a mainstream audience, if you know what I mean. Because the second game is hard to follow. You need to really concentrate, and because there's so many names of kings and rulers and lands, and it does get quite complicated. I think the combat in the second game is better. I think the combat in this is pretty meh. Something about the combat in the second game is really, really satisfying, and it just doesn't feel satisfying in this. Really, it doesn't really feel like your sword blows are connecting with the enemies, whereas they did in the second game. And I don't know. I feel like the game gets a lot better towards the end. Like once you get to like the Battle of Kaer Morn, the game suddenly ramps up in quality. It gets a lot better, but it takes like 50 hours to get to that point, where it's all kind of, yeah, it's okay content. I I never understood why people thought this was one of the best games ever made. That's just very, very odd to me. It's like a Ubisoft open world game, you know, massive map filled with lots of miscellaneous stuff that isn't really important, and really there's only a few actual really good missions. Really, all the rest you could really skip if it wasn't for the fact that you need to, you know, level up, because there are so many Witcher contracts and they're all the same. I mean, the game never really changes or, you know, advances as you play. You know, the way you fight at the start is exactly the way you fight at the end of the game, and I feel like having a game that is so massive not have a combat system that progresses is kind of not great. I don't know, yeah. I don't know. Like the Witcher contracts end up being the same, and they get very repetitive after a while. They always start with you picking up the contract, talking to the person, finding the area, and then doing your Witcher senses, and then killing the monster. It's always the same. There's never really any variety. Like I said, there are a few really amazing moments, like the Battle of Kaer Morn, the quest with the Heim, with Ceres is really cool. But really, most of it is kind of middling at best, I would say. It's still quite enjoyable. You know, it's enjoyable enough to play through it, and, you know, kind of moreish, I guess, with like getting new weapons and armor sets. But it doesn't really feel like much of a role-playing game. It doesn't really feel like your choices actually have that much of a difference, really. They seem very arbitrary, and the actual, you know, slides that you get to show what your choices have actually done, they come out of nowhere, and it's very abrupt, and it's like, what the fuck, what's all this about? It feels like kind of an afterthought. Yeah, most of the game is trying to find where Ciri is, and that stuff is not as good as the bits where you actually are with Ciri, I think. I think if they could have shortened that down and got to Ciri a lot earlier, I think the story would have been a lot more enjoyable and more concise. Because the amount of times in this game where you go to someone and they ask for a favour, and you go to that person who can help with the favour, who then wants a favour, it's like insane. It's pretty mad. But yeah, I guess we've got the DLC to do now, but I'm not going to do the DLC straight away. Probably going to take a little break from this game and play something else, and then come back to do Blood and Wine, because I haven't done Blood and Wine before, and I've heard it is really good. I've heard it's like a sequel to this game, pretty much, and it continues. It's like an epilogue or something to Geralt's story. I'm not sure if Ciri's in it or not. That'd be cool. You know, I think I enjoyed the game more because it's had, like, you know, 7 years of updates. It's not just the next-gen update. The game has had tons and tons of updates in between the time I last played it and the next-gen update. They made loads of UI changes, and, you know, they did loads of things, so that could be why I've enjoyed it more. However, the game is still... well, the game is now really buggy again because of the next-gen update. So many bugs that really ruin the actual... I don't know. Smoothness, I guess, of a playthrough. You're constantly having to circumvent the glitches and bugs yourself and like do like mini fixes to get around stuff. So it kind of ruins the flow of it. And you know, it doesn't really run very well. Although it runs okay now in like DX11, but you know, to release an update for a nearly 8-year-old game and break it is just ridiculous, really. But they did that with like the new with Saints Row 4. Saints Row 4 recently got an update to give all of the DLC away for free, and it completely broke the game. Apparently, I have not played it, but it like really broke it, like completely broke it to the point where it's not even playable. At least you could play this, but it was still not great. Yeah, I would not call this like one of the best games ever, the best games of the generation. Like, you compare it to like other RPGs, like dialogue heavy, story based, choice based RPGs. It's pretty low in the rankings, I would say. I would say it's not as good as like Mass Effect. It might be better than Dragon Age. I haven't played Dragon Age. It's not as good as Skyrim. It's not as good as Fallout. Because those games don't just have tons of miscellaneous random crap on the map. Half of the game's content is random question marks on the map. That's where you get the 150 hours from. If you don't do any of that stuff, it's about 80 hours long. But if you want to double your play length, go ahead and go around and collect all of those question marks. I don't want to do that. That's boring as fuck. That's not good content. That's a waste. I wish they'd have just had more quality content. Less quests, more quality quests. Because I can't tell you how many times you pick up a quest and it's over within a minute. Because there's just nothing to it. You think you found a new quest and it's just over in 30 seconds. It's like, oh, that's kind of shitty. And there's not really any sense of discovery. The game's kind of discovered everything for you. There's nothing really to find in the world for yourself. You constantly feel like you're being dragged along by a carrot on a stick. You're like, go here, go here, go here. It doesn't feel like I'm discovering anything myself, which I feel like you really need in a massive open world RPG. That sense of discovery. That's what games like Skyrim and Fallout do so well. You just find stuff yourself. And big stuff. Big quality stuff that you just don't expect to find. Whereas this game doesn't have that. You're like, oh, I found a cave, a hidden treasure. A hidden treasure. Oh, I've completed that. Oh, I found a monster nest. Oh, I've completed that. Whereas in a game like Fallout or Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever, you go down into a random cellar, you end up finding a quest that lasts like 3 hours and has multiple quest chains in it, which makes them games so astonishingly good. This game just doesn't have that at all. It's very, I guess, plays it safe by the numbers action adventure game. I would hesitate to even call it an RPG at times, really. Doesn't really feel like it feels like a Ubisoft open world game, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Odyssey or Origins, something like that, I would say. And for me, The Witcher 2 has a more appealing game design and direction, with it being shorter, but having choices that actually have way more of an impact. Like, the choices in The Witcher 2 completely change what you do in it. That doesn't happen in this. You know, the game will play out the same no matter what you do, whereas in The Witcher 2, the entire game changes depending on what choices you make. And that's because it's a shorter game. You can't do that in a massive 150-hour RPG. It just costs too much. Whereas in a shorter 25-hour game, you can do that. And I think it's better for it, really. Same with like Fallout New Vegas. The actual main storyline is only about 10 hours long. But there are like 4 different like main playthroughs you can do that completely change the entire how it plays out. So yeah, I think it's a step back to The Witcher 2 in pretty much every way, apart from like the fact that it's more of a polished AAA experience, because The Witcher 2 is very much a Euro jank kind of game. It's very janky, very rough. But I think that, in a way, makes it better, because they tried to do different things and didn't play it safe with The Witcher 2. And I think Cyberpunk is actually better than this. I think Cyberpunk is a better game. I think Cyberpunk is more interesting, has a much more interesting story, at least. That's for damn sure. Has better combat. However, it still has that same problem where the world is full of just so much random miscellaneous crap that you don't want to do. But yeah, we should go back to Cyberpunk, and I hope to go back to Cyberpunk soon-ish. At some point this year. That would be nice. Before the expansion comes out. But yeah, that's going to be it for the main story of The Witcher 3. Hello, cat. And we will come back at a later date and we will play the DLC, which I've heard is amazing, and I'm looking forward to it, exploring a new world space. Hopefully it's not filled with random crap. I've heard it's really long. It's like 30 hours long. And I guess we'll see. But in between that, we're going to be playing something else. Maybe Horizon Forbidden West. And I'm going to take a break. I'm going to have something to eat. And I might be back later. And we might play some of it then. But who knows. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Roof.